Teacher.
Okay, so do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so this time, okay, how was your day? How was your school?
I am right now. I'm in the midterm.
Okay, but that's fine. Okay, so this time let's have here silent letters. So when you say silent letters, okay, words with silent letters. So what do you mean when you say there are words or there are letter or letters in that word that we need to, yeah, silent letters. We don't need to pronounce the sound. We don't need to include it in reading and pronouncing. Okay, so silent letters. So we have silent B, silent C, H, and silent T. You see that?
Yes.
Okay, so I will. Okay, let's try to read this one. I'll read this one first. So we have doubt. We don't need to read the B. Doubt, plumber, lamb, thumb, jam, lamb, limb, comb, womb, dumb, climb, dat, a plum, bum. So that is all silent B. So it means we don't need to. Okay, say it. For C,
Yeah.
crescent, signs, scene, ascent, descent, scent, muzzle, discipline, abscess, disciple, fascinate, ascend, obscene, scenario, scissors. H also, we have anchor, anchor, ache, architect, chrome, character, school, chemical, chlorine, charisma, chaos, choir, chord, echo, me- mechanic, monarchy. For T, we have much, watch, catch, scratch, witch, butcher, stitch, fasten, listen, glisten, moisten, often, soften, nestle, and bristle. Okay, so silent B, C, H, and T. Yes, do you have any question about those words?
No, teacher.
Okay, so I want you to read B first. I will just listen to you how you pronounce it. So, words with silent B sound. Go.
Is doubt, lumber, lamb, thumb, jam, lamb, limp, corn, tom, warm, dumb, climb, dead, up, plump, pump,
Very good. Silent C. Okay, good
crescent,
job here.
science, sense, ascends, descends, sense, muzzle, dis, deception, discipline,
Um,
abs,
discipline. Again,
discipline,
discipline.
discipline, obsess, disciple, fascinate, accents, absence, scenario, scissors,
Okay, great job. H.
anchor, act, architect, corn, character, school, chemical, chlorine, charisma. What does count?
Chaos.
Chaos,
Chaos.
core, court,
Choir. That's what.
fire,
Choir.
fired, echo, Mechanic. Mornaki.
Okay, that is, can you say ache? Ache. Chaos.
Chaos.
Choir.
Tire.
Okay, chord.
Cord.
Yeah, so that is silent H. And next, we also have silent T. We have
We have match. Watch. Catch. Swatch. Witch.
okay, scratch,
Scratch.
scratch,
Scratch.
scratch.
Scratch. P. Witch. Butcher. Switch.
T,
Fasten.
teach,
Stitch.
stitch.
Stitch. Fast.
Fasten,
Fasten. Listen. Glisten. Moisten. Often. Soften. Nestle. Bristol.
okay, so those are silent T. So just the scratch. Okay. By the way, do you have any question about those words? So words with silent letter. So any question?
No teacher.
Okay, you don't. Do you know why we need to learn about silent letters? What is the main reason why we need to know? Oh, there are also words that we need to read is this way because there are letters that we don't need to pronounce. So we have those silent letters. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's here we go. So much for that. Okay. I'll just get the spelling for that.
Yeah.
So can you try to practice for silent C? Try to practice the words in silent C because I will just choose four words there for our spelling for tonight. C, like crescent, signs, and okay, just focus in silent C words. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just tell me if you are ready.
Mm, yes, teacher. I'm finished.
Are you done?
Yes.
Yeah, so for our spelling tonight, I want you to write it in the chat box, of course. Okay, so we have here number one. Okay, how will you spell this one? Fascinate. Fascinate.
Fast.
Fascinate.
Um, spell it or type for you.
Okay, can you type it? So I could see also. Fascinate. So we have here the spelling words. Fascinate. Okay, fascinate. Fascinate. That's correct. Another one we also have here. Okay, discipline. Discipline.
Discipline.
Discipline.
Oh, yes.
Discipline. Okay, discipline. D-I, discipline. Okay, D-I, okay, discipline. Discipline.
Uh,
D-I, Lin. Okay, discipline.
I forgot.
D-I-S-C-I-P-L-I-N-E. C-I-P, okay, P-L-I-N-E. Okay, that's correct. Okay, fascinated, that is also correct. Next, how about this one? We also have here scenario. Scenario. It's like scene. There's a scenario, a scene. Scenario.
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 Um,
Scenario. Okay, that is correct. So SCNARIO. Next, the last, obsess. Obsess. Obsess.
upset.
Obsess. Obsess. Okay, look. Obsess. Obsess.
Um,
Obsess.
wait. Up.
Obsess.
Oh,
Ab.
oh, I forgot. No,
Obsess. Obsess.
that's OP. C.
Okay, obsess, obsess. Okay, obsess. So obsess is ABSCESS. Abs, like abscess. Okay, as you can see, abscess. ABSCESS.
Oh,
Abscess. Okay, so we have here discipline, scenario, obsess, and the last word. Okay, one, two, three, four. Yeah, the last word we have here, crescent. Crescent. Okay, we have the word crescent.
Grease.
Crescent. Do you know what's crescent? Cre.
Mm, trees. Why is always the worst sense? So, wait, okay.
Crescent. Okay, so we have CRESCENT. All right, that is also correct. So again, those are words with silent letter C sound. Any question here?
Now that you
Okay, so this time, okay, we're gonna have here writing an informal letter. Do you know informal letter? Do you like to write a letter? Like, you're gonna give a letter to your mom, to your dad, to your classmate, to your friends. Have you tried to write a letter to someone else?
yes.
Okay, so we have informal letter. So what do you mean by informal letter? What is your idea about that? Informal. So formal letter to informal letter. Okay, informal letter. So when you say informal letter, so what is the difference between formal and informal? So
Like
those are,
writing,
yeah?
writing, like writing information.
Okay, informal letter.
Yeah.
So, of course, the parts of the letter. So, when you say, for example, we have formal letter and informal letter. So, as you can see, there is formal letter wherein there is the parts of the letter that you need to put this one so that it will be formal. And if it's like this, it's all like that, then informal. You will just go directly to the body. Or do you know the parts of the letter? Okay, parts of the letter. Do you know the parts of the letter? Okay, do you have lesson like that? Parts of the letter. We have different parts of the letter. Do you know those? Okay, let's try to see this one. It's bigger. Okay, can you see this? Okay, I'm gonna have this one here. Okay. Okay, these are the parts of the letter. So as you can see, we have here, okay, the date, the address where you will give, and also salutation. When you say salutation, it is the person whom you will give the letter. Okay? And then there is also introduction. So introduction, the body. When you say body, the purpose of the letter. And then, of course, the closing, you will say, okay, please call me at earliest convenience. So that will be closing and signature. So it is your name and about that. So those are the parts common, just the common one. Common parts of the letter. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So are you familiar with those parts of the letter?
Yes.
Do you have it? Okay, are you familiar with those parts?
No, sure.
Okay, yeah. So those are the parts of the letter. Okay, for example, I will read this one first. So you will have idea because later I will let you write a letter. Okay? So for example, there is the theme. It is the name of the company. The name of the company. You can see also the place where you could see and the number. So for example, ABC Corporation, West Elm Street. You can see it in that street. Small Town, USA 11223, and also the number. And the date, June 19, 2019. Address, James Smith, XYZ Corporation, Big Town, USA 21212. So that is the address. And salutation, like Dear T. Oh, so in here, Dear Jim. So for the introduction we have here, I am writing today to further explore a vendor relationship with XYZ Corporation. So we understand that XYZ Corporation can provide tools for 10% less than the other competitors, and that the focus and service after the sale is amongst the best in the industry. Please call me at your earliest convenience to discuss the vendor relationship and to explore if we can come to a mutually beneficial relationship. And I look forward to speak with you soon. Sincerely, Jack Jones, with signature and ABC Corporation. So that is a formal letter. The parts of the letter also. Okay, T?
Wait, sure.
Yeah. So do you have any question about it? I,
Mm,
okay, try to familiarize because later I will of course let you write a sample letter. But before that, of course, we're gonna learn more. Okay? So Exchange Magazine. So every year, thousands of students go on our exchange programs all over the world. this month. We want to hear from you, so send us a letter about your experiences of being on an exchange program. We want to know what you're learning and what's different, what is similar, and what's new. So, are you familiar with exchange programs all over the world? You know that? Exchange programs all over the world. You know
Yeah.
that? I mean,
Yes.
what is your idea about it? Exchange program. What do you mean
Mm,
by that?
I think this is like the programs all every language.
Okay, program of every language. As you can see, we have here, okay, cultural exchange program enhancing global understanding and collaboration. So there's a short, okay, what can you say about this picture? The theme, with regards to the theme, the title, cultural exchange programs. Oh, as you can see, we have here the different flags in every country, different cultures, different personality, and different person. You see? Enhancing global understanding and collaboration. Exchange program. The word exchange.
Mhm.
What is your idea when you say exchange? Okay,
Uh,
the word exchange.
exchange.
Yeah?
I mean that is they know um the traditional each
Uh
country.
yeah, exchange. Okay, you're gonna exchange, for example. Okay, let's have exchange like in your school, you can have exchange food. So you have your food, you're gonna give your food to your classmate, and the food of your classmate they will given to you. So it's exchange. So when we talk about exchange program based on this theme, there are countries wherein they want to learn cultures from the other country. So for example here you are from Vietnam, right? So you want to learn the culture in China. You want to learn about Chinese culture. So even if you're still a student, you can study in China. You can study there in China, learn their culture, adopt their culture, their styles, and then you can have exchange. There is also a student in China who will learn in your country. He will exchange with you or swap with you. So he will also, or he or she will learn about the culture in Vietnam. Then you will stay in China for like 1 semester. You can study there, their culture, their styles. So you will be exchange. You will be go to China, then the Chinese will go to Vietnam. So you will have exchange culture. Okay?
Mm,
So for them to understand their culture, they can learn. Oh, you will say, okay, like this. They learn how they will cook this one like that. They have their behavior. They have their traits. So not just the food or any, they can also learn attributes and traits. Okay, learning from the different ways. So that is exchange programs. Okay.
okay.
So as you can see, we have here just a guide. Uh, Before you're gonna prepare what to write, okay, you're gonna think about who you are writing to. Of course, before you're writing, you need to think to whom you're gonna write that. Is it to your friend or to someone else you don't know? Or you just see it in the social media? And second, that is the first. The second, can you read the second one? Okay, the second that you need to, of course, think about. The second one we have,
Hmm, the type of compositions, formal in or informal letter, email, a blog entry, a report, an opinion. It is a review.
okay, so you will try to think also what type of composition you want to share. Is it formal letter? Or informal letter. It could be also an email, a message, an email message, or it could be a blog. If you want to share a blog, uh, you want to show the culture from the other country through a video or a blog entry, you can do that. Or it could be also a written report or opinion essay or just a review. So if it's up to you what you want to choose. Third, there is the things you want to include. Of course, you want to think also what are the important things that you want to share. For example, you stay in China for a one semester. So what are those important things you learn there so you could share it to your friend when you're gonna go back home. So you will say, okay, I learned from the Chinese that they're gonna eat like this and like that. So you need to share the most important things or any, of course, any topic that you want to that your strike and it. Okay, so it depends. So those are some things that you need to consider. Okay?
Okay.
So when you say exchange, so as you can see, here are example of list. Okay, four things from the list below would you like to write about? So we have here the different it's like a topic or yeah. So can you try to choose at least four things from the list below that you like to write about? Is that you like to write about people? Okay, can you read this one? We have the
People, everyday routines, free time activities, the weather, the food, school life, the language.
okay. So which one? Can you try to choose top four? Top four things that you want to write. Is it you want to write about the people, especially if you're gonna visit to a certain country? So what do you usually want to observe? Is it the everyday routines, the language? Or okay, just the top four that you want.
Mm, let me think. I think that I will choose free time activities.
Okay, free time activities. What else? Free
Mm,
time activities.
the food,
Oh, the food. Okay, what else?
the weather,
Yes, the weather and
the people.
free and also the people. So we have here free time activities, the weather, the people, and of course, the food. So which one first? You want to write about the people and of course their food. And I guess you choose first the free time activities. Okay, so here we go. Next one, read letters A and B on page. Okay, let's try to. Okay, I want you to. So there is a sample letter A and B, with a different topic, of course. So try to read that, and later on, I will let you complete this one. And of course, okay, first you need to do is, okay, study the similarities. You know similarities? Similar. Similar means the
Sim.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also have differences. We have not the same. So you're gonna compare the two letter, the A and B, then you're gonna try to, of course, differentiate it. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so let's have this one. I want you to, okay, let's have A first. Okay, I want you to look and try to read after.
Um.
A.
Um. A. Do I need to read the call, Marion?
Okay, so this is the address, the
Okay.
date. Okay.
Calling Marina. 3208605 Barcelona, Spain. Um, 23rd of August, 2020 and 13. Dear Exchange, I'm on an exchange program in Barcelona, and it's great. My host family is lovely, and I'm already best friends with their son, Philip. We have a lot in common. We both keen on football, and neither of us like smart math. Many things are similar. School start at the same time, and the subject are like the subject I study at home. I'm not feeling homesick at the moment because people are very friendly. Other things are different is warm and sunny in contrast to England, where it's rain all the time. Meal time are different too. We always eat late at 9 o'clock, and we often have paella. It's typical Spanish food. Of course, the language is not the same, and I am sometimes ashamed of my Spanish, but Philip helped me. It's Saturday today, so I'm not going to school. I'm going to the beach with Philip, and I'm watching Barcelona FC play at Camp Nou Stadium. The exchange program is a great way to see the world, make new friends, and learn a new language. Yours, Conrad.
Okay, Conrad. So this is, of course, this is his experience with the exchange program. So he is from Barcelona, and of course, he go to Spain. So that's those are here the different experiences that he had when he was still there in Spain. And for the B, we have, okay, for the B,
B. 32 King Street, London, and 1244T United Kingdom, 23rd of August 2030. Hi Exchange, this is my first letter from London. My host family are nice, but their daughter Helen is quite shy, unlike me. We have nothing in common. A lot of things are different here. London is an interesting city, but it's expensive, and the people are different from people in Australia. They're not as friendly. Everyday life is different too. Meal times are quite early, and we don't go out in the evening. We usually watch TV. Other things are the same. Food is the same as the food at home. School is similar to Australian school too. People are curious about Australia, and they often ask me questions. I make some friends here, and we usually play basketball at break time. It's just like home. Right now, I'm feeling homesick. I'm fed up with the rain. But this weekend, we're going to the Science Museum, and I'm excited about that. It's a challenge to live in new country, but it's also a great opportunity to try new best. Yours, yes, Jenny.
Okay, so that is for the letter B, it's from Jenny. She is from Australia and uh, she tried to go in London. So there are, of course, according to her, there are a lot of different people, different way people, how the people handle their ways, their routines in London and in Australia. So what have you noticed in those two letters? Are they the same? Okay, those are the same with exchange program, right? So
Mm,
from Conrad, Conrad is from Barcelona and he studied for a while in Spain. So what have he noticed in Spain? What are those things that he noticed? Is it how was his how was his stay in Spain?
mm, his
About
uh,
the school, the food, the people, the family wherein he stayed.
um,
Okay, let's talk first the family. How was the family that the family there wherein he stayed?
um, not feeling homesick.
Okay, yes. Because he feel welcome. At the same time, the his host family is lovely. I'm already best friends with their son Philippis. So they're close already with his their son Philippis because they already have in common. Compared to Jenny, how about Jenny from Australia
Jenny,
to London?
Jenny, she feel homesick because
Yes.
because in London, she said that people are not as friendly.
Yes. Especially when we talk about the family, those family is very nice, but it's just that their daughter Helen is quite shy and they don't have in common. Unlike in Felipe and Conrad, they have in common, so they can have the vibes. At the same time, London and Australian people are very different. As you can see, they gonna eat, they do routines early compared to the Australian. So, but the school, when it involves in school, they have similar school subjects, so they're still the same. How about for Conrad? How about in school setting?
In school setting, mm, is we eat late.
Okay. Yeah, this school setting, they're still similar, the same subject that they study at home, just the language is different. So,
Oh
of
yeah.
course, they have different experiences. Oh, was it for you? Was it challenging to be part of the exchange program?
Um,
Yeah. What
do you
is your
feel
opinion about their experiences with regards to exchange programs?
uh, mm, feel
How do you feel? Do you
uh,
like to
no
be on part of that program where you're gonna go to the other country, you're gonna study to the other country, meet other people, or learn from their culture?
no teacher. My opinion is no.
Okay, you don't like to be. Okay, so those are for letter A and letter B. So at we've okay, as we've noticed, so the same letter, it's formal with the heading, the salutation, the introduction, and the signature. Same with the body. It's a formal letter, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's try to complete this table. Can you still remember about this? Okay. Where are the writers from? From letter A. We have your letter A is Conrad. Conrad is from Conrad. Could you still remember where is Conrad from?
Is from England.
Yeah?
From England.
England. England? How about we have Jenny? Jenny is from
Jenny from Australia.
Australia. Where are they staying? From what
They
country?
say,
Okay, letter A.
can I see
Conrad.
again?
Okay, you can scan again.
Hmm. One person will stay in Barcelona and one one stay in Spain and one stay in London.
Okay. So where are they staying? So for Conrad, Conrad is in Barcelona. Barcelona. And Jenny is from London. Do they do they like their host families?
The letter A is no, and yes, and letter C is no. Letter B is no.
Okay, which things are different for letter A? Which or what are those things are different?
Mm, letter about what? I
Okay,
think
different. Anything that they have culture in, as you can see, Barcelona and Spain. So what are those co-
can I see again?
different? Okay, different first. The next is similar. The same and not the same.
Mm, is about the meal time. The meal
Okay.
time of the letter A is different, is late, the and
Meal
the,
time.
yes,
Okay, meal time. How about letter B?
milk time too, because too early.
Okay, meal time. Things that are similar.
Think of similar. I remember that letter B is food.
Food. For A.
A, can I see it? Um, is about school. It is the same time.
Okay, school. Yes, school. What activities are they doing today and at the weekend?
The
Yeah,
letter B. Oh no. Letter A is going to the beach, and letter B is hmm, is go to the Science Museum.
okay. A is going to the beach. And for B, gonna go to Science Museum. How about what do they think of the program? Conrad and Jenny like the program or they don't like it because it takes time or they're not interested
Let me see.
after they experience it? How do you feel? Do they like the program, the exchange program?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes, they like. Yes, he like. And yes, she like. Okay. So let's try to see. So as you can see, where are the writers from? So in the first, is it from England? Okay, he is from. Okay. Okay, I guess this one is exchange. Where are the writers from? Conrad is from Barcelona and he stay in. Okay, yeah. You have Australia, London. Do they like their host families? For B, they don't. Did she don't like the host family? For B, this is my first letter from on my host family are nice. But their daughter Helen is quite shy. But overall, yes, she like her host family. Which things are different? So we're gonna think for letter A. Different. Okay, we have a lot in common, neither of us. Different weather. Other things are different. It's warm and sunny in contrast to England. So weather, it's different. And also the language, of course. Weather and
Oh, I see. It's the
also,
milk time. It's half. It say that the milk time too.
okay, and also the meal time. What me see? Subject the same. We always eat late. Okay, meal time. I'll just give additional. So you have here the weather. Okay, weather and also weather, meal time. School, food, beach, and museum. Okay, so that is all about the exchange programs. So do you have any question about exchange programs?
No, teacher.
Okay, for you, I want you to answer this one. What is the main reason uh, about the exchange program of some countries? Okay, what is the main reason of the exchange program?
To connect to
Okay, program. What is
to
to connect? Okay, to connect. What else?
some
Uh,
people want to know about the traditional.
Okay, so they want to know more about their
Yeah.
traditions, cultures. You can also have lifestyles in a certain country. Yeah, so they're gonna learn more about. They're gonna know more about it. And it is really different if you really experience it. So, for example, if you will just be a visitor or a tourist in that country, you will just stay there for a day. It is different if you really stay for a longer time. So, you can really experience their lifestyle, their cultures, and their traditions, right?
Mm,
Okay, so I guess so that is page 13. Yeah, so in here, I want you to write a letter, but maybe I will just have it next time. Okay. Any formal letter, but I guess I will just have that next time. Okay, so for this time, I want to let's have here okay, word search. Okay, could you
Yeah.
still remember this link? Okay, I'll send it
Let
again
me.
here. You have that link?
Let me.
Okay, we're gonna have first, since we're talking about the different country, we're gonna choose country.
Wait, teacher, can you send me for me a
Okay.
link again? Oh, oh,
Yeah.
I find
Okay,
it.
I sent it. So we have here the different country. Okay, it's so very, very hard to find those countries. Korea, okay. Korea. France. F. France. Holland. Holland. No, okay. Poland. Norway. And Norway. China. Egypt. Egypt. Serbia. 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 Okay, Serbia, Denmark. 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 Mexico. 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 Malaysia. Malaysia. Okay, let's try to see Malaysia. Where's that Malaysia? Oh, we have here Singapore. Malaysia. 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 Okay, where's that Malaysia? Finland. 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 Wait. Finland. Okay. Well, no, it's not a Finland. F. Finland.
Oh
Oh,
my.
I didn't see.
Oh,
Malaysia. Okay. Indonesia. IN.
legs. So.
Indonesia. Chile. Okay, I just get 12
Oh my.
words. Okay, your turn.
Yes.
Okay, so try to share. Let me see. So hard to find those words. I'm not familiar with those country too.
Oh, it's a little bit like
Okay,
country.
country. Go.
Mm, USA spend spend. Oh my. Now you gotta see what as spend. What's e e e e e e Thailand Greece G. Oh my god, my eyes. I see Greece here. Oh my god, I find not friend us s or what? Oh my god. Oh my. West. No, no, no. Oh, time's up.
Okay, so that those are about countries. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very hard to find those countries, even me. Because, it's mixed and it's not common countries also. So
Yes.
it's very, very hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, T, we'll just have it also next meeting. So do you have any question about exchange program?
No, teacher.
Yeah, so I will just give you more examples and also some vocabulary words next meeting. Okay?
Oh,
Yeah, so thank you so much for your time tonight and see you next week. Goodbye.
goodbye,
Okay,
teacher.
goodbye, T, and good night.